How do you
Is
have the
it is
joke?
it that time?
It's that. Oh, it's that time of the
It's
year.
that time again?
That time of the
Years actually.
bi-monthly, our
Are we
bi-monthly
going?
podcast. We're going. We're here.
Oh my gracious gravy! Holy crap, we're here.
I'm getting a phone call from Denver. Okay.
Guys, thanks to our fans in Denver, but we're doing the show right now.
All
Leave
right.
Riley alone.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, you never know. There might be someone in Denver. Anyways, whoa.
There's a guy in my class that listens to, or just found the channel, and he just
Uh
listened to the beginning of
oh.
Big Candy Swamp. He said he
Uh
heard that
oh.
banjo. He said, "I like this."
That's exactly how I felt. We were going to talk about that. But before we talk about that,
Go ahead.
Riley, what is the
Yes.
name of this show?
Oh, fuck. Table, ladders, and talking like crazy. It is where we talk like crazy, but as you could tell, again, through our upload schedule, we're still lazy.
Yep, and I feel like there's like something that's almost artistic about this podcast. The fact that we're always like, okay, this is gonna be a bi-week, or this is gonna be weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, even, and then it's like we come back months later.
It's been
We've
like
changed so much since the last episode. It's like beautiful. It's like inherently beautiful. I don't know.
And my favorite thing is the time you would think would give us enough to talk about, but we're still going to struggle towards the end about
Oh
topics, I
yeah.
bet.
Oh, we definitely will. And nothing has changed in that regard. And it's a different year. Isn't
It
that weird? The
is.
last time we recorded, it was
It
2017.
was last year. I hate that joke so much.
We'll see you. We should have said that. We'll see you next year, guys.
Well, it's because we thought it was November something, and we thought we were going to do a Christmas show.
I don't even
So,
remember. Okay, hold on. Before we get into the actual show, let's
a lot
talk
of
about
family
the
passed
show
away. Yeah.
itself.
What about this show?
I don't remember. So the last episode was in November.
Yes. The only reason I
We
know that is because I was looking
recorded.
at my Skype conversation with you and it said 50 minutes from November 3rd. I was like, oh,
So that was we did our
shit.
best. That's the closest we've ever been to being consistent. Because didn't we do like wasn't it kind of bi-weekly? We did one, skipped a week, and then did
Well, we did
a
one,
second, the last one.
and we did one the next week, but recording fucked because the external drive
Oh yes, the
disconnected.
movie one, the last
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah. Oh god, that was a good
So
one
we
too.
did
Because I went
we
into
did the
music, and I love that
we
one.
did the 80-year-olds doing cocaine one. Then we missed a week. Then we did the introduction or our origin story, and then we went on break.
I forgot the fucking name.
Oh my god, that was a good episode. That was a great episode.
Yeah.
Some would say our best. I would say potentially our best.
Dude, I thought the last
Not that
one
there's a
was
whole lot of
pretty
episodes to
solid.
base it on.
That's true, but I honestly, yeah, you've been listening to Big Candy Swamp. We're just adding to the trash fire. It gets bigger and
Exactly.
bigger with each video.
Eventually, this trash fire is going to cool over. It's going to freeze, and then the trash is going to get taken out, and it's going to be a beautiful lilac field.
I don't know what lilac is, but sure, man. Yeah.
Some kind of flower shit. I don't know.
Could it be? I don't know. The way I just responded to that, could it be? I was about to say meth. I was thinking of weed, and my brain to my mouth was like meth. Say meth. I was like, no, don't say that.
Fun fact: the Wu-Tang Clan calls weed meth. Just a random side note for any of you hip hop fans. I think it's because meth is Method Man. I think that's where it started. I can't think of a lyric right now, which is terrible.
Was Method Man?
No. Like their usage of it as calling it weed. Calling weed meth started with Method Man calling Method Man meth. This is stupid. Anyways.
Well, yeah. It's on par. It's on par for the show.
I want to talk about Big Candy Swamp. I just like to say, anyone that's listening to this, all one of you need to go listen to Big Candy Swamp. The newest addition to the Laughing Naked family. It's really funny. It's really interesting. It's like a weird, crazy sex advice show with like skits in it. It's awesome.
Dude,
And
it's weird.
what I'm thinking, hear me out on this, Riley.
Go ahead.
Hear me out on this.
Go ahead.
If all parties are down, I think we need to do a crossover. Hashtag Big Crazy Swamp 2018.
No, talking like swamp. No, talking crazy.
I mean,
swamp.
talking like swamp would be
Talking
if
like
we were
swamp.
like, we're like, talking like crazy was the
Oh, is
OG
it?
show, so we'll include most of that in the title.
I'm using your hold on, Jack. I'm using your headphones. In the car. Passenger.
He's using her headphones.
I use your other headphones for school because mine are broke. I'm using these because I found these and I was lazy to go back outside. I didn't break your headphones. They're fine.
Which one are broke?
None of them were broke. No, mine are broken.
Oh, I thought you bought my name headphones.
Go outside in the cold.
I'll get 'em.
Okay.
Is it unlocked?
It's unlocked. Should be.
If it's locked, I'm gonna be too.
Well, just
This
unlock
has
it
been
from
the
the
headphones
from the driver
segment.
door.
The alarm will go off.
The alarm's not gonna go off. I'm trying to do a podcast with who? I had this conversation before we started.
I forgot.
Oh Jesus! Sierra, go get the damn things.
Okay, where's your keys in case it's locked?
Should be in my hat. Yeah, there they are.
I'll bring them back.
Okay.
Where's the unlocking button?
There is no unlocking button. You gotta put it through the door. See, you know, they have these keyholes for things, and mine has no button.
That's the reason for it.
Woman, the driver's side door is unlocked,
Okay.
and you can unlock it from there.
Whoa!
This has
Welcome
been-
back to the headphone segment.
Oh fuck! What was I?
We were talking about we were talking about the crossover episode and its name.
We all have sisters, and they all do things. So
Yes, it's scientifically proven. It's actually in several textbooks that it even says
everyone has
quote
sisters.
we all have sisters. That's a direct quote from anthropologist Dr. Sister.
Bitch, I will write a book and become a doctor, and put that in a book. Look,
That's a
man, we
great
all-
quote. Bitch, I will write a book and I will become a doctor.
I want it in a courtroom. I want like, so defendant, what have you say to yourself? And he just says, look, man, we all have sisters.
I just like to say, first of all, that judge is terrible grammar. Is he drunk?
Actually, I was thinking about a Southern lawyer. He may be drunk.
Is that
Sound-
lawyer drunk?
Yeah, probably. I think about the chicken off Futurama. Like, oh, no, now. We're all wasted because it's so hot. Are you serious? It's outside by the water faucet. I had
She
to
has
fill
to
up
be
my wiper
messing with
blades.
you.
Where's that?
Oh,
Your what?
Shit. Right by your room. It's right by your room.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, God. She bumped
What is
the
that
door.
noise? Is there a wild bird in the room?
That was the door. She bumped
Damn.
her foot on the door and hurt herself.
Um.
Rubbing my head. I was filling up my wiper blades fluid. because I
Oh,
had
wiper blades. I had no
So-
idea what you said. To me, it sounded like another language.
Well, that's because I'm Southern, sir.
It was like not even. It wasn't even that. It was just like you were like, I was filling my wiper blade. I was like, what did he just say?
Well, okay. You know how it's spurred out every now and then.
Like I know don't understand some things that y'all say down
There we
in the
go.
South, but
Oh, yeah, we a little weird.
we got our wiper blades.
I think I may have heard you do a, like, northern accent. It was like the Fargo accent.
Ooh, when?
Oh, I think we were playing Overwatch, and we're just making fun of accents. 'Cause,
Oh
like,
wait, was it? I was not potentially. God damn it! Why can't I think of this word? Riley.
Damn.
Intentionally. Was I intentionally doing it, or was I
say so.
just
No.
talking?
I think I unintentionally said something redneck. Logan made, or Kyle made fun of it, and then we just started talking about accents.
Oh
I
yeah.
think you did
Because
one, or he did one. Somebody did one.
I could talk about this all day. So the fascinating thing about Minnesota is
Oh, Minnesota.
there's an accent, but it's only in certain parts. So, like the part that me and Kyle and like all of us are from is like there's no accent. Like it's just considered a neutral accent zone.
Mhm.
So like our voice is basically what like you consider just like a neutral accent. But if you go like farther north,
Uh-huh.
you can definitely hear it. And like I think even in like the cities where we're from, like sometimes there's a little. It's like, yeah, you betcha.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
you know?
That's all Forgo. If
Yeah.
She's picking up on the mic. She won't leave me alone. She's talking on the phone. Anyway.
And there's the bird again? Okay.
Yeah, there's the bird. Shut up. That door needs fucking WD-40. But yeah, that,
WD-40.
the only bit of north, like north, like Midwest, is Fargo. And when you say, "Oh yeah, you betcha," like
Yeah.
that's off
That's
the
like
show.
that's like stereotypical like northern accent, which is accurate to an extent in some parts.
I mean, over here, or down here, it's like, oh, what's it? Oh, we gonna go down on. Oh fuck.
We gotta go down.
We gotta go down on the B-roll, you know, sha. That's like my bad
Ooh.
Cajun. But
Is that that's like Cajun southern? Okay.
oh yeah, we go to the B-roll, we go in the swamp, get some crawfish, and boil them up when we get back to the house. Now, sha.
That sounded almost Scottish or like Irish.
I can't remember. We are from, or Cajuns are from Canada.
Canada.
Like,
Oh,
they
like
were, like-
Montreal. Wait, no, they're
Yeah.
from France. They're from France.
Shut up. So Canada's from. Okay, so French people went to Canada.
Yes.
And then Canada's like, some of you assholes need to leave. So they left and went to the boot of Louisiana. What's here?
Riley, the
I'm
history professor.
trying.
I'm sorry.
What do you
okay?
need?
There's your keys. You may have to drive me down to the church. We gotta do something.
What?
I don't know. She didn't tell me.
I need an hour.
I ain't got an hour.
Well, she's gonna need an hour.
You got 20 minutes.
What do we have to do?
Hey, how many minutes is it from 5:29 to 5:40?
Oh my God.
No,
10
that's
minutes.
20. That's
Nope.
20. From
5:30 to 5:40.
that's 20.
Oh shit.
No, that's 10 because 10 plus 30 is what? Yeah.
Oh God.
Just forget it. I'll walk down there.
Okay.
I know I'm muddy, and when I get muddy, you're washing my shoes.
You're gonna get muddy anyway because it's been raining.
And you better not when you wash them, you better not get the glitter off of them or I'm gonna be ticked.
Okay, Mom.
I love you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Oh God, I love you too.
Bye.
Oh my God.
Well,
This is the best episode of Talking Like
so
Crazy
we have
ever.
in 10 minutes she'll be gone. Apparently.
That's what we deduce from the math.
Yeah. Oh God.
What were we even talking about?
5:30 to 5:40. Oh yeah, 20 minutes. Oh. She's learning time, I guess. And she's in
Oh.
7th grade. I hope her kids, like 30 years down the road, her kids are re-listening to these because her brother or uncle is so cool. They go back and they hear that. Your mother couldn't do math at 13, guys. Your mother couldn't do math. Oh God, she's
Special guest, Sierra.
Yeah.
What a great episode this has been.
Oh shit, what were we talking about? Accents. That's what it was.
Yeah, we're talking about how
Oh.
Riley was giving us a history lesson on the French coming to Canada and then Louisiana.
So from what I understand, people left France because fuck that place.
I didn't know that they went directly from like Montreal to Louisiana. I was imagining this went from France to Louisiana. Maybe it was both. I don't know.
Yeah, probably both. Like a lot of people migrating. New land, new world, cool guys.
All I know is I love me some Cajun spices.
Oh yeah, now shall get some tuna chacheries, get some paprika or something.
Give me a po' boy sandwich.
Get a po' boy, we get the shrimps on there, fried shrimp, grilled shrimp, skewed shrimp. Oh, we get it on there, yeah. All right, so we're done with that bit. What was the previous one that got us here?
We were talking about.
God, your memory's awesome. Shit.
You brought up the Minnesota accent thing, and then we went into Cajun stuff.
Okay, so before that,
What were we talking about?
we did talk about BCS and a crossover.
Yes, we need to go back to the crossover. Okay.
Yeah.
I think
So
that needs
this
to happen,
podcast
and
needs
the
to
title, and the title needs to be Big Crazy Swamp.
Big crazy swamp. I like that. Because the whole United States is basically just a big crazy swamp.
Pretty much,
Surrounded
even
by
the desert
water.
parts.
Even the desert parts.
They're a swamp now too,
We
because
have our own-
science.
Everyone has their own little swamp. You know that area you don't go to.
Swamp.
The swamp. Like the desert is the desert. The Minnesota is the shit ass nowhere. Bought a lot of snow. California is no rain at all.
And weed.
And weed, a lot of weed.
It rains weed there.
It rains weed there.
No, they don't get actual rain; they get weed.
Man, that's why they legalized it. It's everywhere.
Yeah, they're like, we have to do something about this. We can't make this illegal if it's going to be raining from the sky.
Oh shit! We should make acid rain illegal. That shit sucks.
Well, I don't know if we can stop. Oh no, we could stop that.
Yeah, just destroy
This
the
is-
clouds.
I love these just beautiful scientific discussions that we're having on this podcast.
Yeah,
This is,
yeah, it's scientifically sound. All of our conversations.
for once, we
Everyone
sound
has-
smart. Kind of.
Jags, we could be doing this channel till we're 80. We'll never sound smart on this fucking thing.
Yeah, you're right. I guess.
I take that back. You are taking history lessons, so and math.
History lessons.
I don't know, classes, whatever the fuck.
Oh, yep.
So you'll be
Gosh.
smarter than me, smarter than me.
Well, the thing is, smart is subjective because like you'll have like hecka information about mass communications and production and stuff,
You're right.
So that's you're smart.
I learned
I'll
how to
have the
press
history.
record, and I record you saying history shit. More important shit.
History shit,
I,
exactly. That's my
I
expertise.
I admire people that like know history because I always take the quote by heart where it says people who don't learn from the history are doomed to repeat it. So
Exactly.
that yeah, that I like a lot of what's going. Don't get political. Fuck it. Let's see. What's some dick jokes? Jesus.
No, continue.
Well, I was just saying like a lot of shit that's going on. Like what's happening in Canada is a lot like the Soviet Union with like censorship and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
I understand they don't want to offend people, but this looks a lot like you get a fine if you say the wrong word. Like, ugh.
Wait a minute. I don't know about this. This is happening in Canada?
I believe so. Where like the taxes are high. Uh, there's a lot of shit. Like it's very PC up there, and at least they're trying to push it, and it's gaining ground. Like I know you don't like some of the words me and Sadie say, but you don't think we should get a fine for saying them, right? I mean,
No.
uh, I always like I love pushing the line because
Mm-hmm.
then we know there's a line. Like I say
Mm-hmm.
crazy shit all the time, and I'm like, and I'll go back on it like, fuck, why did I say that? Then I know I have a line or where it's gauged, you know. And some shit I just do say just to make people laugh if I can.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get that.
it's just like when say you said I'm not gonna say it, but beat the f. Like that made me laugh because I like how we had a perfectly good podcast, and then I said one thing, and then we completely changed the show to fit her needs. I don't know. It made me laugh, and that's why I kind of kept it in. That and I was lazy in editing and didn't catch it, so I just moved that bar there and just kept it there.
Yeah, it's fine. Different people
Yeah,
say different stuff for different reasons. Yada yada.
and that's what's important is reasons. Like if you're doing it to hurt people, then you go fuck yourself. If you're doing it to make somebody laugh or teach somebody,
Exactly.
yeah. That's got serious real quick. Again, do you have a dick joke
Oh.
on hand? We should like in our notes on our phones always keep dick jokes just to liven up the podcast.
So every time it gets dark, we're just like, oh, okay. What did the dick say to the other dick?
Dick.
I'll cock to you later.
Oh God, you actually made one. Oh no.
Beat that, Riley.
Uh, I beat that like you beat your dick last night. Oh
Ayo.
fuck. All right, so the podcast has officially begun. This is talking like crazy. It's where we talk like crazy while still being lazy. We try to make weekly, almost do bi-monthly. No,
See you guys in June. Bye bye.
yeah, no shit. No, I wasn't going out. I was just saying the show. If somebody just randomly popped on here and this is your first episode, hi. We have
Please
bullshit.
stay.
Yeah, please.
I promise we're not this bad and dumb. Well, we're dumb, but we're not this dumb. Always.
I mean, we're dumb. We try to stay funny, liven up, and everything. The door's knocking again. Hello, come in. Okay, cool. Okay, guys. Jack, keep the podcast loud. We need to go feed the dogs. Cool.
Okay, hi everybody. That was an intermission. This is sun intermission. Oh, there's a noise. I wonder if Riley's gonna leave all this in. I feel like he will. It's funny, but yeah, that was interesting. I got really scared there for a second when I heard that. But I'm glad that that did go bad. I guess I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I just heard that voice and I was like, uh-oh, Riley's in trouble. Anyways, it's still kind of weird. It's like surreal doing this podcast again. It's been a long time. Um, and Riley's been keeping the channel alive with some awesome, Big Candy Swamp. He did Rambling Alone back, a month or so ago. We're back. Hopefully we can continue this. We have some cool stuff planned, which we might talk about later, but hopefully more videos will be coming out. Different kinds of videos, more gameplay stuff. I know Riley's been trying to do more gameplay stuff. But anyways, Talking Like Crazy will hopefully be back somewhat normally. It never was back. It never was regularly back anyways. But if you are listening to this, thank you for listening. Yeah. Shout out to any homie of mine that's listening to this. I might share this somewhere, Twitter or something. I don't know. But if someone did come from that, I doubt they'd probably stay this long because we're very we're a very acquired taste, and that's probably terrible grammar. But yeah, So, hello, everybody. What's up? I wonder if I turn my screen off, will it end the call? I really hope not. I'm kind of scared to try. Maybe I shouldn't try. I don't know. You used to be able to do that. It was just like a normal call on your phone. This has been my commentary on how my phone works. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. Fun stuff. Fun old times. Talking like crazy. You know that song, Fine Young Cannibals? If we had money to pay for copyrights, is that a thing? Whatever. I would totally want our theme song to be a parody of She Drives Me Crazy by Fine Young Cannibals, except with Talking Like Crazy. Would anyone like that? I would like that a lot. But if we try to do that now, we'd probably get copyright claims on our video. I think Riley's back. Hello, Riley?
Oh, shit.
Hello.
If you're talking to me. Right,
Hello.
my phone's on.
Hello, welcome.
Hey, how you doing?
I talked about, let's see, what did I talk about? I talked about
Responsibility?
the show. I talked about what you've been doing on the channel
Yeah,
since
all
the
that.
last
I
episode.
think I'm gonna edit Dad out on that one. Anyway.
What else did I talk about? I talked about how if we could do whatever we wanted, if copyright wasn't a thing, I'd want our theme song to be, it'd be Fine Young Cannibals, She Drives Me Crazy, but instead with Talking Like Crazy.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But we'd get in trouble if we did that.
If we got big, yes.
Welcome to the other side of the edit, I assume. Hello.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's going out. Because I fed the dogs, but they ate everything. Because I don't feed them often, unfortunately.
Yeah, I got kind of scared, I'm going to be honest, when I heard him talking. I was like, Riley's in trouble now.
Oh, I'm always in trouble. Dad had a bad day because he got... Well, yeah, he's a serviceman, so he had to weigh a bunch of chickens today. Serviceman for pilgrims. Anyway, chickens love to scratch, and his whole arm is bloody. So once we saw that today when he walked in, it was like, oh, you're in that mood. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, if he had a bad day, we all had a bad day. That's how I would describe it.
Well, I hope it gets better for Mr. Wilkerson.
Yes. He took a shower. He's sitting in his chair, watching Fox News. He's happy. I just leave him alone.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, that'd be cool. Theme song, and then what do you want this channel to be? What was it?
No, I just talked about what you've been doing on the channel since the last episode. How you did a little Rambling Alone, a little Big Candy Swamp.
Yeah.
Some gameplay stuffs, hopefully more coming soon that you've talked about.
I'm going to try to record that this week. Sadie is going to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, so I'm going to try to record this weekend by myself.
You're not going with?
Fucking... Those people suck.
Yeah,
That whole town. Ugh. Man, I mean, I hated that whatever happened in 2006, but Jesus.
Wait, what happened in 2006?
Katrina, if you didn't.
Oh.
For those who didn't know, like it wasn't blabbered about on NFL for years, the hurricane hit us, the levees broke because, I don't know, I think they were complaining, I think people were complaining about the levees, not being able to handle water anyway, so. So anyways, just coming back on idiots.
Oh, okay.
Which, as is the story of history.
Oh, yeah, there's been a lot of idiots throughout history.
Those who didn't prepare. Shit, alright. Podcast midway, I guess. Wow, man, we really do need to stop being like that. I think Logan was right.
Being like what?
Well, we keep saying this podcast is shit, or halfway through the podcast, blah, blah, blah. That fourth wall breaking. Though I think it adds character to us.
Speak for yourself. I haven't been doing that a lot, I don't think. Have I?
No.
Well, see, now we're doing it. We gotta stop. Oh my god,
right.
We're doing it.
We're still doing it.
Coffee. I'm drinking coffee.
Really? You like coffee? Why do you like coffee?
Here's the thing. have a very weird relationship with coffee, and I know you don't like coffee.
No,
Um,
no, no.
I like coffee. For me, I know, and you've said specifically that no matter how much whatever's put into it, sugar, whatever, it doesn't make it better.
It still tastes like
I
burnt beans. Yeah.
I can only drink it if it has stuff in it because as much as I wish I could be a manly man that's like, oh yeah, I drink my coffee black, blah blah blah. That's I don't like that taste. Maybe sometimes, but not often. So
Yeah.
I'm currently drinking a sponsor, by the way. We're
Sweet.
this
Love it.
week I'm drinking a Starbucks caramel, what's it called, Frappuccino, served here at the library, and it's rather delicious. And I figured I'd get some caffeine in me because it's been a long day of sitting in class taking notes.
Oh man, it's been a long day for me. Well, I mean, like, I had class at so Monday, Wednesday, Friday I have class at 10 to 11, and then scholarship starts at 11. And then after the
Hmm.
class, I drive to the house, change clothes, go to the gym, come back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so every day I am tired.
that's something we need to talk about. Riley in the gym. That's another thing
Exercising.
that's changed.
Everybody should exercise. I feel better about myself even though I'm not great.
See, that's all that matters. Feeling better about yourself. You've done something that you didn't do, and you've wanted to do. I mean, probably a little bit.
Yeah.
And you've thought about it, and now you're doing it.
Yeah, it's just like if you are like, man, I should work out. Like, do it. Really, just do it. I don't know, it's like cliche and shit. Like, oh, just blah blah blah. But don't think about it. Act on it. The only time you should be thinking is like thinking how you're gonna do it. Other than that, don't think, should I go today? Go today. You know.
This is just knowledge being dropped right now.
Yeah,
Good job, Riley.
it's just not on health either. Just anything. You know. The
Riley,
uh,
I'm happy for you.
I am too. Are you exercising? You said you wanted to start or something.
Um, the thing is, I've always been like, I'm gonna get a membership at the gym, like here on campus. It's pretty cheap,
Mhm.
but I've just never done it. And even when I had like, a girlfriend or like maybe some friends to go with, I mean, I still could probably find someone.
Mhm.
Because to me, I feel like I could only go if I was going with other people. I don't know. That's probably not true,
Well,
but I just much prefer to go with like friends.
well, that's how I was. I was gonna go with Sadie, and then the first Monday I went, it was like Sadie had a choice of go to the gym or hunt. She said, "I'm gonna hunt today, and I'll go with
Mm,
you tomorrow or something." I said, "Okay, whatever." And I was scared to death because I didn't know what I was doing. And
yeah.
yeah, luckily the machines there have like instructions on there how to use it, so I wasn't
Oh,
completely.
that's good.
Yeah. I used the elliptical. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
That's a good one. That's
yeah,
what I'd use too.
yeah. Cause the treadmill scares me. Cause my foot to eye coordination sucks, real bad.
Yeah, treadmills are weird. Like if I wanted to do that, I'd just go on a walk.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, if it's really cold or really hot outside, that's probably why you would use the
Yeah, that's the
treadmill.
thing here. That's what the problem here is. It's so cold out that usually my exercise would be I just go on walks when it's nice out,
You
which is
probably
another
worry
reason
about
I'm
ice.
excited for the spring. Oh yeah, it's brutal. And on top of that, it's freezing cold. And then I just am like, okay, then I don't have to exercise until it gets warmer. And then I sit in my room and I eat food.
Right. Well, I mean, that's how human beings usually feel during the winter anyway. Like all animals, hibernate, collect mass, because when you
Yeah,
have to go out, you have to use energy to heat your body up.
true. Damn, we're dropping all kinds of scientific facts today.
I know it's weird. This is the scientific podcast. Okay, say the line. We're dropping all the mad science rhymes. Say that.
We're dropping all the mad science rhymes.
Okay, we have a title for the podcast. Um,
Mad science rhymes, or
mad,
dropping mad
mad
science
science
rhymes.
rhymes. Yeah, but yeah, that's yeah. I mean, I guess that's why like I become more depressed during the winter because like I want to just stay cooped up. Everything's cloudy.
Yeah,
Everything's just
I think it
sad.
happens to everybody a little bit at least.
Yeah.
There's even like seasonal depression disorder that's like diagnosed where the winter always makes you, down, depressed. I think yeah, everyone has that for to an extent
The
because it's
days
so
are
hard.
shorter. Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
yeah, the days are shorter. It gets dark early. It's cold. It's like you don't really want to go out. You rather just sit inside. Which I mean, I guess to an extent is good because it's like yeah, there are problems like you could freeze to death. I mean, extreme problems, but
right.
it's good to be safe. But also, like we've been talking about, exercise is
Yeah. We
important.
just recently we had a guy who was the mechanic at Marthaville, and he stayed up in the house for just a week because he was sick, and he ended up developing a blood clot and died. And
Oh
yeah, it
no.
was really sad. He was only like 55 or something. He was pretty young.
Oh my God. Well,
Yeah. So if that doesn't
that's
make you want to
uh
move,
that's the scary factor of the day, everyone.
yeah, just like I don't know, just keep your heartbeat going. Uh, what was it? It was like your max heart rate is 220 minus your
I don't know.
age.
You tell me, fitness expert.
I'm
I
so
I
sorry. Um, this is all Google, so fuck if I know. But your max heart rate is like 220 minus your age, and then your fat burning heart rate is about 60% to 70%. And so like I'm 21, so mine's going to be at about 199, and my fat burning rate is about, what would you say, about 260 to, I'm sorry, 160 to 180 or so.
yeah,
Yeah, sure. Okay,
that
math.
sounds right.
um, but yeah, move. Everyone should always be moving, all the time, and eating less.
But those are two things I don't like to do. Riley, how
Good.
do I not do it?
You gotta want it, son.
Well, I don't. So there's my first problem.
Ah,
Any other
shit.
advice?
Um, to be honest, what pushes me is that I want it. Like I'm sick of being fat and being like
Hmm.
sad about myself. So change it. Hold on a second. Another knock at the door. Yes. Hello. Hello. Oh, Sierra. What? I gotta take you down there. You're not gonna walk? Okay. All right, Jack. Hold the
Wait,
podcast
wait.
for what?
If you're on there and y'all are doing good, I'll just walk. But I was just gonna say, I really do well.
Okay, not to be an asshole, but can you walk? You. Okay.
If you will, you're not
What?
an a-hole, but
Oh, it's 5:50. Oh, you're going to church,
yeah, I'm
and
going to
it's
church.
Wednesday.
Yes, Riley.
What's Mimi doing?
She's not going. Oh, I mean, she's going. She's just riding with a Bobby Joe.
Can a Bobby Joe come up here?
No,
Why?
because she's waiting on Uncle Bradley, and they're gonna be late.
Is Aunt Terry gonna go?
I'm not riding with Aunt Terry and Charlie.
Oh, jeez. It's just what? It's just down the driveway.
Yeah, but there's no room.
Just walk.
But the back truck's because the back truck's full. Can I just drive your car?
No. Jack, keep the podcast alive.
No,
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Riley, no, I don't want to make you do that.
Okay, no, go. Go.
Here we are again. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I'm assuming he's going to edit this out, so I don't need to keep it going, but if he keeps any of this in, hello, people of the internet. What is up? Sup, my dudes. Bear witness as I exercise my exorcism, the evil that lurks within, the sin, the terrorism. I've been examined ever since I was semen. They took the sonogram and saw an image of a demon. Anyone know that song? Put your guesses in the comments. It's Gravediggers, Diary of a Madman. Off of their 1995, or was it 94? Shoot. 1995 album, 6 Feet Deep. Great album. Highly recommend it. Debatably the best horrorcore album ever made, and one of the first for sure, too. Horrorcore. Horrorcore is really unique. I'm trying to think. I don't know if there was. I forget the name, but there was another group. There was Gravediggers, and there was another group that were kind of like the first two that kind of started it, I believe. And then people that like carried it were like Jedi Mind Tricks, um, Big L, and then even later on like Tech Nine kind of, and like Brother Lynch Hong and kind of like that. It's always been present, but it's always been kind of in the backdrop of hip hop. Never really been too mainstream. Like you take an artist like Big L, for example, who's even claimed to be, one of the. I guess it's kind of a gray area because a lot of people, like me included, consider him one of the greatest ever. He's probably, I mean, it kind of rotates, but he's definitely in my top three. But sometimes I've definitely had him as my number one. But a lot of people don't consider him in conversations about greats because he didn't really break through to the mainstream so much. Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous is a classic album that's often revered with classic albums, but it's not really considered in a lot of conversations because it wasn't the most popular album, and it definitely, for good reason. I can talk about that all day. When I say for good reason, because the lyrics are very, 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 vulgar, violent, definitely offensive. That's, the best word to sum it all up. But I still love that album because it kind of, the thing about horrorcore and, not even just horrorcore, gangster rap is you're hearing firsthand what it was like for these people to either, grow up in the streets or, get money on the streets, whether it was, drug selling, doing whatever, And that is, of course, it's shocking. I'm going to admit it, it's shocking to me when I hear some of the things that Big L says. But that was, his life. That's what he did. And it's interesting. I feel like it's definitely exaggerated, to an extent. And I think so. The first aspect that plays a role into that is, of course, it's them, kind of projecting their experiences, living on the streets, doing whatever. But also, it's part shock value. And Riley's back. Hello, Riley. Oh, that's right. He doesn't have headphones on.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Riley, what's up?
Hey, did you want to record an episode rambling alone by yourself? Because you just did.
I did actually, and I just randomly went on I started talking about hip hop randomly. It was kind of fun, actually.
That's fine. I'm sorry.
Nah, whatever.
See, that's why I'm like frustrated because you're like, I want to record today. I'm like, cool. How's everybody gonna be today?
I mean, yeah, but to be fair, I've definitely canceled out on you and done stuff too, so it's fine. Whatever.
Nah.
What goes around comes around.
Yes, I guess. But we're both trying to help each. Anyway,
Welcome back to the other side of the edit.
Yeah, no, that was staying in.
All of that? Okay.
Yes, I just don't want to take. I just taking Dad out because that was a little bit serious.
I hope that the audience enjoyed my discussion about hip hop.
Dude, I always do. I'm telling you, you need your channel should be hip hop history or just music history.
It is. It has been, and if I had the time and the money, I would do it. Someday I'm gonna do it. And the resources. I will. I want to.
I'm telling you, or we could just use Laughing Naked, I guess. Or nah, fuck it, we'll just make a new channel.
Yeah.
Just like the sister channel or whatever. You know what I mean?
But do you know anything about the genre, or I guess the subgenre of horrorcore hip hop music?
What the hell is that? Is that like what ICP does?
Yeah, that'd be considered horrorcore.
Jesus.
Listen to my segment and you'll find out. That's like a really, really extreme, exaggerated example of it, though.
Yeah. I mean, I assume ICP does it, but does it wrong.
Not really wrong, just a different kind.
Well, are you saying they're good?
I'm not saying they're good. I'm saying, actually, I hate them with a very strong passion. I'm sure we've talked about this before.
I don't know if on the podcast.
I think, no, not on the podcast, but in the past we definitely have. And I remember you saying you liked some songs or something, which I could see it. Like, it's weird.
Like, Great Malenko is cool. And there was another one where, they're on their dating show and they're trying to impress this girl, but they're going really fucking gross. I thought, okay, so maybe it's done well or something. Those two I enjoy. Other than that, they're trash.
Yeah, they're weird, and their Juggalo fan base is very scary.
Yeah.
Although I do love Faygo. Have you ever had Faygo?
What is Faygo?
Faygo is like the official drink of the Juggalos and ICP. It's basically like a knockoff soda, kind of. It's like a generic brand, but I know you can get it up here at certain gas station chains. It's pretty good.
Oh, it is. What does it taste
like? It's like, well, I mean, there's 20 different flavors, but it's become their official, they spray it and shit at concerts.
Oh, so
yeah, it's weird.
So how Vanilla Ice went into the house business, they went into the soda business.
No, that's very different. But I guess in a way.
In a sense, they made their living. They got
Riley,
famous
we need to
through.
do a. I wish you were like more into hip hop, so we could just do a podcast just about hip hop.
I mean, I listened to two of the Tupac songs, Hail
Tupac,
Mary and California Love.
come with me.
Oh, baby, run quick. Anyway, you
Good
did.
stuff.
Yeah, oh God, I still hadn't bought the new Wu Tang album, but I did buy. You heard the band Prophets of Rage?
Yeah,
Okay, so I just bought their new album, and I'm enjoying it.
that's kind of like horrorcore, I guess, right? Isn't it? Or it's more like it's like
No,
metal hip hop,
it's way
isn't it?
more political. Like, so
Hold
it's
on.
so Prophets of Rage is what was it? The instrument guy, the guys who did played the instruments from Rage Against the Machine, and then two members
Oh,
of Cypress Hill, the guys who did Insane Clown Posse.
okay. This sounds awesome, actually.
It's really good. Yeah, if you enjoy the sound of Rage Against the Machine, I really like this album. Some songs are kind of pushing a little. Hell to the Chiefs a little rough. Obviously, that's like dissing on Trump and everything. Which, again, I'm more in the middle, and just for
Hmm.
somebody in the middle, it's like, oh God, I get it. You know.
That's gonna be my favorite song.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you'll like this. You will love this album then, if because it is
Well, yeah,
very
it's a rap rock supergroup. Oh, I love
yeah.
supergroups.
Yeah, if you love, yeah, like I said, if you like love Rage Against the Machine sound, that's why I'm there. Because more of those instruments I love. My
Okay.
favorite so far is Living on the 110 and Legalize Me. Those two are the ones I'm picking out from that album.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check because I'm the kind of the opposite, I guess, in this scenario because I love Cypress Hill.
Hmm.
Not like all of their stuff, but they're
Yeah.
I love they've some of the best, some of my favorite beats ever. So
Oh, okay. So I don't know how much they've influenced the music side, but they're definitely on the lyric side. Uh, but yeah, definitely check that group out. Prophets of Rage. And I cannot remember what their new
oh, you want
album
to know
is.
what?
Go ahead.
Riley,
Yes.
it's not just a guy from it's not two dudes from Cypress Hill. It's a dude from Cypress Hill and Chuck D from Public Enemy. That's amazing.
Oh, I never listened to Public Enemy. I don't think
I
I've
haven't
heard
listened to
of
a whole
them.
lot either, but they're like the most like social, political conscious hip hop group probably ever. So that makes sense why
Gotcha.
there's that song on there about Trump or whatever.
Well, all of them are pretty political. Like Legalize Me is about weed. I can't figure out what Living on the 110 is. Let me
I
see.
will listen to it. We're gonna have a discussion about this after I listen to it. I'm
Okay.
excited.
Yeah, that'll be next
Is
week.
this wait, which album is this? Is this like their newest one or something?
Yeah. Well, it came out in September, and oh, awesome enough, the album is called Prophets of Rage by
Okay, I'm
Prophets
gonna
of Rage.
save that to my library right now, live on the podcast.
One song is called Hands Up. Uh, Another's Fired a Shot. Who owns who. So you can kind of get it cool. The counter offensive is like 30 seconds long, but it might be my favorite just because of the beat and everything.
Okay.
But also listen to their single Prophets of Rage and their singles.
Man, they just like to name everything Prophets of Rage.
Yeah, I really like that name though.
That's a nice name.
Yeah. What was the other one? The Party's Over. That's what it was. Those got released in about 2016 before any of this shit went down. Like, Trump got elected. So those were like the band started. So what's it like early 2016? I want to say. And they just released that late 2017, and I'm enjoying it.
Hmm.
I still need to check out that Wu Tang album
The new one?
though. Yeah, you talked
The
about it.
saga continues, yeah.
I just need monies. That's all, or space on my phone.
Hmm.
What size phone do you have?
Hold on. I'm trying to remember. Hold on, let me check. It's either 32 or 64, I think.
See, I'm living on 16. So
Damn, dude, I
it's
feel
limited.
your pain. I had like 16 or 12 or whatever for the longest time, and then I got like this, whatever this is. I'm about to find out. 64, yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're living high.
Dude, it's so like, if you could get the money, it's so worth it to get a bigger storage, or at least like get I think they can get like a plan from like iCloud or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I
It's so
mean,
worth it. It makes life so much better and easier.
I just want to have my music and then be able to have my emails. Like, that's what
And
I
you
was
can't
thinking.
do that. You can't do that on 16.
I have a lot of songs that I really like.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Like,
Also, another great investment is Apple Music. I'm telling you.
it's like that, or if I wanted to switch from Apple, I would like want to get Spotify. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everyone loves
Because
Spotify,
I
but
might just drop the Apple subscription and just gain a Spotify subscription. Yeah, okay, anyway. Rich people, right?
rich people.
Rich mobs. But I guess that, yeah, I would do it like that. Hmm. That's what Sadie is. Sadie has right now is she has Apple Music, and she's just adding country song after country song.
Yeah, it's amazing. You have access to like every song ever. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Uh, she has like Tom T. Hall, which is I like beer, and I was going to segue from that to that beer commercial they had during the Super Bowl, and then we could go into the Super Bowl. But that Michelob Ultra commercial, did you? Okay, I'm sorry. Did you watch the Super
Oh,
Bowl?
yes, I did. The one with, don't tell me, Chris Pratt?
Yes, Jurassic Park, man.
Yes.
Yeah, and they were all singing, "I like beer. It makes me like, the hipster in me is like, I knew about that song 2 months ago before you assholes popularized, you know,
Oh, okay, so
like
this is
that
like
kind
a
of thing.
country song that they use in that commercial?
Yes, it is a Tom T.
Okay.
Hall song, and which I really enjoyed. Like, it's a really good song, and he also made oh, what was it called? It was like it goes like me and Jesus have our own thing going, and that was a song Dad would sing whenever we said, "Hey, Dad, when you gonna go to church?" He would just start singing "Me and Jesus got our own thing go." It's a really good song. Um,
Hmm.
Sadie's been introducing me to a lot of country music. There's one country song. We'll get to Super Bowl, but there's one country song where it's like this guy's sitting at a bar, and a member of his church comes in, like this old lady that always wants to hag on people, and basically the chorus is like, "Yes, this is my beer. Yes, this is my glass, and yes, that lady you're eyeballing she's with me." And it goes
Hmm.
down to that, and it's kind of funny. I wish I knew the name, but I can't. So anyway, the Super Bowl, really fun. It was
Really
really.
fun.
I stopped after the first half because I didn't care about watching Justin Timberlake, and I had to upload episode 4
Yeah,
of Big Candy
man.
Swamp.
That
So
that halftime show. Okay. I was
I caught the Prince part. I did catch the
that
Prince
see,
part.
that's what I was gonna say. The Prince tribute was by far the best part of that entire halftime show.
Yeah.
But also a lot of people, and I included, think that it was not enough of a tribute to Prince. Like, I mean, it was a great tribute, but like, I feel like it just should have been longer. I don't know.
I would have to
And
rewatch the whole thing.
maybe that's because that's the Minnesotan in me. I feel like we're probably the only people that think he deserves more. Or I mean, not the only people, but we'd especially think that he deserves more.
Right. I mean, you can't go too far in tributes because well, you also have to perform yourself. But he did that
That's
towards
true.
the end, didn't he?
Yeah, it was towards the end. But did you see? Apparently, there was rumors that he was gonna have like a Prince hologram, and there were like everyone was bringing up quotes that Prince said like when he was alive, talking about how like he thinks holograms of artists are stupid and like the dead need to be left dead. So people like when they heard the rumor that Justin Timberlake was gonna have a Prince hologram, they were like super upset about it because Prince himself spoke against it. I thought that was pretty interesting.
I could see that rumor being fake though because if Prince spoke out against
Well, I
holograms,
mean, yeah, it
then
was fake
somebody's
because
gonna start it.
there was no
Right,
Prince
yeah.
hologram.
Oh yeah. I
It
mean,
was
you
like a
think of the
Prince. It was like a
idea,
Prince projection, a
which
Prince
was really
projection.
cool because was it yeah just recently, oh no about 4 or 5 months ago I was rewatching like uh halftime performances, and like Prince
Hmm.
came up and I watched the whole thing like in its entirety and holy shit.
His is so good.
Oh god, and when
The
they had
Purple
that
Rain
blanket up.
part.
Oh yeah. They said the start of that day it was raining, and the not stunt coordinator but the guy that was in charge called him and said because it wasn't a dome, there was no cover or top,
Hmm.
and he said it's gonna rain today, and Prince said yeah, can you make it rain harder? So it's like yeah, Prince is awesome.
Dude, Prince is the coolest. R.I.P. to the legendary Prince. You are
Man,
truly missed, my
the
friend.
most
I mean, you're not my
feminine.
friend. I wish you were my friend.
Oh god, that'd be cool. The most feminine man that could crush all the puss.
Yeah.
That dude That dude's awesome. Like, it just goes to show you don't have to be manly, man. You just have to be yourself.
True. Very true.
Always. But
Everyone at home, remember that.
Oh, everybody should remember that. Be yourself, unless you're an asshole. Then be
Then change your
yourself, but not
ways,
as much. Change your ways.
and then be yourself
And
after
then
you
be
change your ways.
yourself after you change your ways. Be you, but not you, asshole. But
That should be a shirt. If we are big enough to have like a merch store, that's gonna be one of our shirts.
Oh, hell
Be
yeah.
yourself, but not yourself, asshole.
Oh man. So yeah, the Super Bowl was really fun.
Oh my God, you don't know how happy, well, a lot of people, but I am to see the Patriots lose in a Super Bowl. It's the most rewarding thing
And
ever.
Eagles earned it, in my opinion.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Again, I didn't
There's-
watch the second half, but
A lot of people going into this were cheering for the Patriots because the Eagles fan base is so bad, they're so shitty, which
I
is definitely
disagree.
true.
a lot of the country, except for Colorado, New England, and then that state below New England, like the Patriots.
Yeah,
But
you were saying that
everybody
on
else
Big
was
Candy.
Eagles.
You were saying that on
Oh,
Big
yeah,
Candy
sure.
Swamp, but that's like everyone together. I guess maybe did I say everyone? I should have just said there's people. Like for instance, Kyle, my friend,
There's a good
was
group.
cheering for the Patriots,
Yeah.
and I think a lot of it is people were cheering for. They weren't really cheering for anyone. They were just like, I don't like either team, so whoever wins wins. But I was definitely cheering for the Eagles. Like despite they beat the Vikings, they have a shitty fan base. I was still like, I want you to beat the Patriots because one, you've never had a Super Bowl. They've had plenty. Two, I hate the Patriots and their stupid fan base. So please destroy them. And they did.
Because they ain't us. Go suck a dick.
It's like, yeah, no, we hate you because you are a bunch of cocky douchebags that,
Because you said that shit right there, yeah.
and also because you are so prideful in your team that cheats and has a bunch of shitty people on it. So, F you.
Gronk's is okay.
I don't like any of them. I don't know if there's ever been a.
Well, Randy Moss isn't a dick.
Don't ever call Randy Moss a Patriot. He'll always be a Viking.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Don't you ever.
I'm so sorry.
No,
It's
it's
like Reggie
he.
Bush doesn't play for the Dolphins. He's just a Saints player.
Wait,
It's all
he's
different
still on
team.
the Dolphins?
Last time I checked, which was 2 or 3 years ago. So,
Okay, I don't think he is.
okay.
Man, that Saints team.
06.
They're all like, it was You're talking about the Super Bowl year, right?
Yeah, they, no,
That was like
2010.
09 or 09 or 10, something like that.
That's right. Yeah.
That team is like they all split up. Like no one's like Drew Brees is still there, but like
Shockey went to y'all, I think. He went to,
I don't think so.
shit, who was it?
He retired, I think. I don't know where he went though. But like all like the defense, like Jonathan Vilma's not there anymore. Tracy Porter, fucking gross ass Darren Sharper, who's now in prison. Fuck you, Darren Sharper.
You follow football better than I do.
You don't know about Darren Sharper? Do you remember him?
Yeah, I remember that name.
He played on the Vikings and then he went to the Saints. But he is now in prison. He's a convicted serial rapist.
Oh, Jesus.
He was my hero growing up. Like there was a poster of him in my school. It was like a Got Milk poster, and I saw that. I was like, Darren Sharper. And then when he went to the Saints, I got a Darren Sharper Saints jersey. And then here I am as an adult, looking back, and my hero is a fucking piece of shit.
Serial
So
rapist.
I also had a Ray Rice jersey, who I'm sure you all remember, like beat his wife or whatever, or like punched his girlfriend.
The elevator thing.
So apparently I cannot pick good role models.
Just so far the role models you picked turned out to be shitty people.
Or two of them, I shouldn't say all of them, because you know,
That's true.
the football ones, I guess. But yeah, so what we learned today is the Saints lost all their good players. No, not all of them. I'm just kidding.
Drew Brees, but yeah. But no, yeah.
You guys did make it pretty far, so
Well, I mean, like, a lot of our players went to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. Sadie was talking about it. I was like, oh, yeah, we did. That's cool. And I hated hearing about Vikings losing because I was like, shit, I have nobody to root for now.
yeah.
Other
Oh
than,
God.
like, I don't like Patriots, so. Real quick, I just wanted to talk about those two plays where the trick plays. And I was like,
Oh
Brady
yes,
missed it because of a bad throw, and Nick
yes, that's
Foles caught
so
it.
good.
But you can still say Brady can't catch.
That was the funniest thing ever. First of all, that Eagles play was by far the best of the game when
Oh
Foles
god,
got the
yeah.
touchdown.
Oh god, yeah.
And then, especially, it made it so much better that Brady missed a catch or didn't make that catch earlier in the game.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so
Dude,
good.
dude, I was watching Foles and I was like, why are you so far to your? Oh, and then he said hut hut, and then just
That's why. Yeah, they tossed it off like twice. So good. Good job.
jeez.
Good
But
job,
yeah,
Eagles.
that whole game, like how you said, there was a girl in my school who's from New England, so she was rooting for the Patriots, and I was expecting her to be like like kind of not mad but like aggravated. She
Hmm.
came in, I said we started talking about the Super Bowl the first day, and she said, man, Eagles earned it. Like they
See, there you go. That's a
so
good Pats fan. They exist.
yeah, she said like it was one of the greatest games she's ever watched, and I agree with her
Yeah.
totally. Um, but what I don't agree with is the way Philadelphia acted afterwards. Like Jesus.
Oh yeah, like it's like you guys just won a Super Bowl. Like, are you gonna seriously celebrate by defacing your city and like making just a fool of yourselves? Like, I don't understand that logic at all. But
I mean, I can't say much because there was gonna be a party on Bourbon Street whether the Saints won or lost.
yeah, I saw like I think my dad showed me a meme that was like the city of Philadelphia is gonna be on fire tonight whether they win or lose
Yeah,
because that's just Philly sports fans.
that's yeah. I don't know. There's just a bunch of crazy people. Like I wouldn't want to be caught in the streets without a Eagles jersey or
Oh
shit.
yeah.
I don't know any other team, but
I spent like 30 minutes just watching like the Snapchats that people posted like in the Philadelphia area, and it was just so amusing to watch these people.
it's like Jesus, control yourselves, man.
Did you see
But
that one guy ate poop?
what? I
You
didn't
didn't
look
see
at
that?
any of the footage for that.
No, not even
I
like it
just
was
heard
just like
about it.
all over after it happened. There was a guy that ate like picked like horse crap up off the ground or something and ate it like on the street after when everyone was celebrating, and like a bunch of people gathered around and filmed it.
Oh God,
It's like why? Like you won the Super Bowl. Why is this the way you celebrate?
is this how we evolved? Is this the end of evolution?
I I hope not,
It's like
because
shit. It's eating shit. I was like you gotta learn how to take an L before you're able to take a W. And apparently Philly hasn't learned how to take an L or a W. So
well the thing is they've taken so many L's, but they haven't learned from it.
yeah, that's true. Or at least the fans. Like the teams, on the other hand, apparently the Eagles learned from their L's. Like shit. I was
Yeah, now it's like now that they've won a Super Bowl, it's just one less team that's in the Vikings group of the sad teams that have never won a Super Bowl.
It's Vikings.
It's like Vikings, Jags, Texans, Lions,
Lions. That's what I was thinking
and probably only like a couple more. I
of.
don't think
See,
it's that many.
if one of those teams wins the Super Bowl in the next 5 years, then the NFL convinced me that it's rigged. Because Saints
Hmm.
won a Super Bowl in 10. Uh, shit. I mean, it's just a lot of people that
I
haven't
feel
been
like
winning Super Bowls are
that would
finally doing
show
it.
that would show that
You
it's
know?
not rigged because like the fact that these teams that have been dominated for so long by like the Patriots or the the like the powerhouse teams, it shows that
Yeah.
now they're being good.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
Belichick's getting old. Brady's getting old. I'm happy they're
Yeah.
still able to play. I mean, I'm happy that any human being's able to do their thing that they want to do, even if they're
Hmm.
dicks at it or whatever. Um, but I mean, like, I'm happy Brady's still able to play, but he's getting on up there. And Belichick, they were showing a picture when he started, or a video when he started, and now how he is. I'm like, Jesus, you've gotten old and fat. It's like,
It's
good
really
God.
funny actually in Madden 11, Bill Belichick's like character design, they made him look it looks nothing like him. It's like he's super old and like thin. So like every time me and my dad see Bill Belichick, we always make a joke like, "Oh, he looks like he does in Madden 11." It's so weird though. Like I wonder if there's like pictures of it or something, but I don't know what they did or why they did it, but it looks nothing like him, and he looks terrible.
That's just football, man. People like it, people hate it. Yeah. I was like most of the girls around here, like, I'm sorry, the few that I've learned when I was a teenager or got to know enjoyed football. But I went to college, and I remember hearing two girls just talking like in the scholarship program, Like they don't understand football at all, and that blew my mind because I was like, how do you not know? Because in Louisiana, you're an LSU fan, you're a Saints fan,
Yeah.
you know, and you should like LSU is such a big
Oh yeah.
influence in the community. Like even if you're not a Saints fan or Jazz fan, wait, was our basketball team Jazz?
Pelicans.
Pelicans. I'm sorry, Pelicans.
It's okay.
I assume Jazz because of New Orleans, but
It hasn't been the New Orleans Jazz in like 30, 40 years.
oh, shit, my bad.
I don't know. It should be. I still don't understand why they're in Utah now. Anyways, that's basketball. Anyways, back to what you were saying.
Well, it's still sports. Like Pelicans don't do anything. Saints, like this year they did something, but like other years, like maybe they're gonna get in the playoffs, but they're not like Patriots or Cowboys or any of the other stuff. They're not a team to be reckoned with. Like, kind of. But LSU, on the other hand, like, even if we lose people, we're still getting good people. And it's just a huge influence. So when somebody says, yeah, I don't know how football works, I'm like, how do you not, where do you live, how do you not know how football works? Or
Yeah.
watched it, been around it long enough, you know? But, and they were all like, I think both of them were been around here since they were kids. So I say that, I'm assuming. I haven't talked to them all that much, like about their past, just casual conversations. But I mean, it just blows my mind. Like even I don't like watching baseball. Basketball can be entertaining every now and then, but I know the rules and how it's played, you know. And that could just be the guy in me.
I guess there's just a select few that don't know. I know up here there's definitely people that don't know football. I guess it's just people don't like sports. Although I feel like usually it's like they don't like sports, like they don't like all sports, or they know about football. Like they're not like together ever.
Right.
I don't know.
It's just more information is fun. If it's a big old craze, I think you should know enough, know as much as you need to, which is like rules and shit and how it works. Okay. You got any more topics?
I don't think so. I wanted to look at my note that I made way back.
What was the note? That's a good idea. If we have like, because we like to jump topics a lot, so keeping notes of like what we've been talking about.
Hey Riley, what time did I go to my dentist appointment?
Was it at 2:13?
Damn it! How did you know that?
That's an old joke, son. That's
I'm
an old joke.
upset. End the stupid podcast. You
All right.
suck.
I'm sorry. Here's our out. But what is... Do I just pick a random song for the... I do. Shit. Well, here's the out for today.
Guys, thanks for tuning in to the show 3 months later or however long it's been. Talking
Like...
crazy.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. We love you.
Yo, you hear that right there?
Yeah, that shit is
That shit sounds crazy. Turn that shit up. Turn that shit up right there. Turn
Let
that
me
up.
start with the evidence and kill the allegations. It's low treble, high bass, my kill for calibration. Syncing up perfect to the rhythm of my own kit. Driven by my own tone alone, I make the poem fit. And I ain't known for taking known shit. I'm known for hi-fi and putting it on down the low bits. It's more hits, tits, more green and scenery. It's man versus machinery. I am now to the future what the scene will be. The decks will probably wobble, but they never fall easily. I rap repeatedly until a follow suit. So we pouring out these bottles and there's more to recruit. Voices in my head telling me, Ed, you have just beat dead. So why don't we respect the game and just recess? I'm like, fuck that, get the loot, save the queen. We got another fucking kill screen to reset. Steve Weeks.
Yo, what's that? Hey, you heard that? Hey, turn it up a little. I can hear that, man. I can't hear it loud. Turn that shit up, man.
I slap the shit out of you with an aphorism. Attack the rhythm. More than a Mac, I'm a minute. Shatter your ism. I arrive like I traveled in Mach 5 and never caught a stop signing. Disappear like a mad magician on a savage mission. Chronic and Bali shag, I'm twisting. Got a nigga feeling past the building. I'm so high, fully loaded like a Glock 9. A minute they
That's when I start to jot rhymes and lock lines. I'm slick as an ox of the juggler. A prophet, it's just not for the fuck of it. Bitch, it's the mafia, suck a dick. Guns bigger than Theophilus London lips. Cops coming, the spot jumping, I'm getting ghosts. From a block of youngins with ox cutters hidden they coat. Won't stop thugging, you cocksuckers should get a dose. Sympathist, listen close, truest spit I ever spoke. It's F.O.
Is that Freedom Rock? Oh, sure is, buddy. Freedom Rock's goddamn. Turn that shit up. Big 10 cowabunga. Amazing Larry ride the wave without going under. Chop down a forest, use a Mack truck to tow the lumber. I wrung his neck and cut a blank check and wrote a number. Thou shalt dumb it. Look in the sky. It is I, Lord Steppington, my cup overrunneth. The kosher man is Chevin, sell him a couch like the sofa man is Levin. Hey, how you doing, Kareem? We got justice on you. Raps a whoop-de friggin' do, I'm getting yada yada. Greed is rare like a Tasmanian chupacabra. Scuba diver, makeshift craft MacGyver. Bomb specialist, dynamite blast survivor. Put out the fires, peel off and burn the tires. Pull the wires, screws loose, I turn the pliers. Piss on your poster, burn a stack of flyers. Burn dope and blow the smoke for promotion, attract the buyers. Come on, man. Like that, like that.
I can hear the bass play much too softly. Turn up the volume.